because I'm ultimately getting surgery after committing my life to trying to better myself. The title of this video isn't clickbait. In the next few weeks, I am going to be undergoing a massive life-changing surgery that hopefully changes my life for the best. And no, it isn't a transition-related surgery, and I have so much to catch you guys up on about my life and everything that's happened since I last posted a normal YouTube video, but in 21 days from now, at the time of this recording, I am going to be undergoing a surgery that can literally just change everything. For those that don't know and that don't follow me on my other socials, I've been very actively the past few years working on changing my life and changing my life for the best with my fitness and wellness. And, you know, like I go to the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. I've taking nutrition a lot more seriously than I've done in years past, and I've just struggled to lose weight. And now that I've kind of said that, you could probably guess what the surgery is. And I just real quick, I gotta say, before I say what the surgery name is and what procedure I'm having done, I'm grateful for the last few years because they've taught me so much about myself and how I just, no matter how hard things can be in life and difficult things can be that you go through, that I've learned that I just don't quit. I don't give up. I keep pushing myself. And the surgery I'm getting, I'm trying not to cry here, is ultimately going to help me finally be able to lose a significant amount of weight. I am having the gastric sleeve done on June 10th, and I'm happy. Like, these are tears of happiness. Because I've dedicated my life the last 2 years trying to make a massive change. And my body composition's changed a lot, which is fantastic, right? Like, the fat has moved around and all that, but and I built muscle, but I struggle to lose a significant amount of weight, and I've always have my whole life. And I know some people are like, hey, why don't you try like the shots or whatever? Funny enough, my insurance kept denying them, but they approved the surgery. I don't know why the lighting just changed here on the camera, but yeah, I am getting weight loss surgery, and I am very grateful for the past few years because, like I said, they've taught me so much, and it has made me fall in love with fitness. It's made me fall in love with trying to do things the right way and like ultimately just better my health for the best. And I can't wait for it. Having this surgery done, and I just can't wait to finally lose the weight that I've always struggled to lose. And it's definitely a major surgery. It's something that's been done to so many people, and even just this journey alone has taught me so much about like gut health and, you know, metabolic disease. Especially when you're overweight for so long, it makes it just harder for people to lose weight. And, you know, I wanted to work on changing my life first before just jumping in and getting the shot or, you know, getting surgery. I wanted these to be the last option for me. And, you know, I view this as a tool to become the ultimate healthiest version of myself. And it's crazy because like I'm finally happy with who I am as a person, right? Like, I did the one major change that improved my mental health so much, and now I'm doing another big thing that's just gonna improve my physical health. Yeah, so this surgery is it's gonna change everything. It's gonna change everything for the best. And like I said, there's so much I've learned because of this process, like how having either the gastric sleeve or the bypass, and I'm doing the sleeve, how like it can add years to your life. Like, it can add an expectancy of 10 years. And with the history of like colon cancer in my family, between my dad, my aunt, and my grandmother, And just knowing that, like, I'm technically at risk for stuff like that, or just, heart disease or whatever because of my size. I know ultimately this surgery is going to be the best thing for me, especially because I've worked so hard the last few years to just change for the best and work towards becoming the best version of myself. And, I will say this, and this might be a little controversial just because of things that have happened like a few years ago, but there was always one person in my past that, out of everything that has happened the last few years and the fallout between this person and I, this specific person, there's one thing I want to say thank you to them for. I gotta stop crying. It's just a thank you to them for, out of everything that has happened, the one thing I will say is that they always fought for me to better my health. And I've worked hard to do that the last few years. And I know this surgery is going to help me ultimately better my health to where I can hopefully become more of the healthiest version of myself. But just a thank you to that person, fuck it, I'll just say their name, Jesse. Thank you. All the shit aside, all the things that have happened the last few years, and the one thing I will say thank you for is the fact that you always fought for me to better my health. I know you have your own health issues, and I do wish you the best with that. I know shit happened. Thank you for always telling me to, or like fighting for me to try bettering myself and my health. I will give you all the credit in the world for that, where it's deserved. Because I remember you even saying you're afraid of me dying because I wasn't taking care of my health. And truthfully, I was too. Just thank you for that. Because I'm ultimately getting weight loss surgery after committing my life to trying to better myself. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And I ultimately wish you the best with your health. I hope everything that you're going through improves and you get better. And just leave it at that. But yeah, guys, I am undergoing weight loss surgery. I need to take my glasses off and actually wipe all these tears as I ruin my makeup. But I am so excited for this because I just know that this journey, I'm going to be part of the people that have the Tiny Tummy Club, right? But knowing so many people in my life that I've never known have had the surgery, who have gotten it, and they look amazing, and like hearing their stories and like how some people have gotten the surgeries to like be able to help them get forward in life, to then wanting to be able to take care of themselves, and knowing that probably like everything else I do in life, I do everything usually the hard way. I've tried putting in the hard work the last few years, and just I've struggled, and I know ultimately this is the best thing for me, and it's going to help me, and I'm going to become the best version of me. And I am excited for the future. I am nervous for surgery. I've never had surgery before, so this is a big thing, I'm not going to be able to wrestle for a month, maybe even longer, which is going to suck, because like how much I am passionate about doing pro wrestling and like getting better at it and trying to land my front rolls for Tony Cini, who's I want to give so much credit to help me train with, and same with Grim and everybody there at GTS. And I'm not going to be able to lift weights for a month, and arm day and leg days, my favorite. Leg days, absolutely the best thing ever. I'm a sucker for a good leg day, and I'm gonna miss some things I can't do for some time, but that's all temporary because my health is the most important thing, and knowing that I'll be able to do these things, but better after surgery. Once I'm healed, I'm just gonna be able to do things and enjoy things more. I can't wait to not have the knee pain of 100 plus extra added pounds on my legs. I'll be honest, there was two things that really kicked me to starting this journey, or that kickstarted it all. The first was in February of 23, I think it was. We went to the American Dream Mall here in Jersey, and we went there for my nephew's birthday. And I would get on certain rides with him, rides that I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do this. And I didn't fit. And that was such an awful feeling. Not being able to enjoy the little things with my niece and nephew, who mean the world to me. And then a few months later, blood work. Cholesterol really, really dangerously high. Blood work out of whack. So much. To then, that was the start. And then my friend won what was called the challenge at the Max Challenge where I go. And she gave me a free 10 weeks. Because when you win a challenge, you get free 10 weeks to give away. And my friend Steph gave me a free 10-week challenge. And I didn't just find a gym. I found a home of people who are obsessed with fitness, showing up for themselves every day, and just bettering their health and lifting others up. And I really fell in love with fitness. And my blood work improved. My body composition changed. I lost some weight, not a lot of weight, but I'm definitely stronger. I'm healthier. I can make it all the way to my room without being winded, which is main level floor, second floor, technically third floor of my room is. That's a lot of stairs. I used to be gassed going all the way up to my room. Now I'm not, I can go to my room and sit down and at my desk and be completely normal. Heart rate, still a resting rate pretty much. So I know working out has done a lot of tremendous things. My strength has increased, cardio's increased, all the good important things. But this surgery is ultimately just gonna help me better my life even more, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see the results. If you guys want me to document more of the process, I definitely will. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this video is just me rambling and me talking, but there's just a lot, and I know I haven't talked about where I've been or whatever. Maybe we'll do that, like the fact I was in the qualifiers for Beast Games last year, or maybe worked for another big YouTuber last year. Just so much has happened when I haven't been on camera. And I just want to say I love you guys. I appreciate you, Saxton family. And until next time, it's been your girl, M, keeping it real. And I'll catch you later. Peace.